There are some things in this world that go way beyond human understanding. Things that cannot be explained, things that most people don't want to know about. That is where we come.
Do you know what the most frightening thing in the world is? It's fear.
We all go a little mad sometimes.
Whatever you do, don't fall asleep.
I'm afraid!
Don't be afraid!
No. Be afraid. Be very afraid.
What an excellent day for an exorcism.
It's all true. The boogeyman is real. And you found him.
When there's no more room in hell, the dead will walk the earth.
I see dead people.
Listen to them. Children of the night. What music they make.
They're here.
Good evening and welcome back to Ghost Frickin' Talking. That's right, Ghost Frickin' Talking, your paranormal podcast you don't take home to mama
or to your grandma
or word to your mother. I am your host. My name is Nick.
I'm Trenton.
And we are back.
Yeah,
hopefully we are back. I don't know.
Hopefully, man.
This is our first podcast in like 6 months, it seems like.
Yeah, it's been a minute, guys.
And we are missing our third person to our party. Newsroom Nessie is not here tonight.
Sadly.
So female perspective. So you just get the dude's perspective tonight.
You know, the original people that started this. You know, before I was just crew, guys.
Before you were just crew.
Yeah.
All right. So tonight's show, we got a few things we want to talk about. We're gonna talk about some paranormal activity we've had or lack thereof.
Yeah.
We're going to talk in our news stories tonight. We got 2 news stories for you. One, they had just, some archaeologists found this woman buried with a cage around her neck to prevent her from coming back from the dead because they probably thought she was a vampire.
That's fun.
So we're going to talk about that news story. And a fun little movie's going to be coming out. And I say that with air quotes because we watched the trailer and it looks like shit, but we're going to talk about it anyway. Spirit Halloween, the movie, will be coming out. So we're going to talk a little bit about that and our take on the trailer and talk about all the cool details for that. But we want to also give a shout out to our friend Mr. Hinkle Draws.
Mr. Hinkle Draws.
If you guys want to go out, he's got some awesome spooky stickers and posters out there that you can purchase. There is an Elvira poster that has the GFT Easter egg in it.
Yeah, so it's really cool, guys.
And he said that it's a top seller for him when he goes out to these conventions. So
that's cool.
So that's awesome that he's got that to sell, and he's got a new poster out too of Sam from Trick or Treat.
That's got to be cool.
So I'm looking forward to purchasing that. And big news, October 1st, you guys need to go to our YouTube page because we will be doing a live stream with said Mr. Hinkle Draws.
Oh, really?
We're going to do our annual Doodle Stream crossover with Mr. Hinkle Draws.
Whoa, man, that's crazy.
Yeah, it was a big hit last year. We had a bunch of fun with that. I think you missed out on that one last year.
Yeah, I missed out on it.
I think it was just me and Newsroom Nessie for that one. But Saturday, October 1st, to kick off the spooky season, we are going to be hanging out with Mr. Hinkle Draws. I'm going to give him some names of stuff to draw, and then people are going to guess and possibly win some prizes.
Oh, that'll be cool.
So we'll have that going. But yeah, it's weird being back behind the mic. I have to say that.
Yeah, no, it's definitely weird. We haven't done this in, like you said, about like 6 months.
Yeah,
it's been a while.
For real, it's like, man, I forget how we transition this stuff here. But I am very disappointed in the lack of paranormal activity that's happened around my house.
Yeah, and in my opinion, dude, it all makes sense that mom took home the ghost, man. So much has happened at mom's house that, in my opinion, is more active over there, like physical wise, instead of like hands-on wise, you know, like poltergeist shit.
Yeah.
Nothing here. Right?
Absolutely nothing here.
Nothing. It's just dead over here.
We had a little bit of something, like when we were setting up to do the recording, something fell over in your guys' bedroom.
Yeah, it's just that, but
you know, possibility it just got hit, but it scared the shit out of all of us, and, and even the cat. But no, now that I think about it, what was it, 2 weeks ago? You got the ghost here to touch your ass.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
I forgot about that too.
Yeah, the ghost touched my butt, guys. And so I just got home, or I just woke up or something like that, because I was going to the couch, right? And I went to go sit down, but like I just stood up to watch the TV for a second because, you know, something cool, interesting happening. And then it felt like someone just like caressed it. Like someone like caressed my butt. And I was like, whoa, what the fuck?
I was sitting here working at the kitchen table, and your reaction was like legit. It wasn't like you were fucking around. It was like a legit reaction, like someone just goosed you.
Yeah, somebody touched my ass, and it was super weird because it wasn't like a or like, hey baby, how's it going? No, it was like, how you doing? Like,
yeah. And it was funny too because I started up the iOvilus and nothing was coming across the iOvilus. And I also have this other app. It's called I forget, was it Spellphonics or something like that? And it basically has like a word bank where it just automatically just kind of it's like constant like words coming through, and it echoes and makes different noises and stuff like that. And it was funny because it said rape like 3 times.
Yeah, it did. And yes, I was raped by my ghost.
I mean, you didn't give it permission to touch your ass.
No,
so,
I did not.
Technically, that does fall into the category of like a rape.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Otherwise, nothing really big has like happened.
Yeah,
it's been also.
I have not heard anything like walking around here at night. I have had I have. You know, trying to get something to happen here. I've ran my iOvilus, nothing, not even one blip on it. No words at all come across it. And it's pissing me off. I want my ghost back. Newsroom Nessie was here. She'd be like, you don't need negative stuff in your house. You got rid of that negative stuff. You don't need it back. That's my Newsroom Nessie impersonation.
Yeah, it was on point. It was on point.
That's why I should have got that haunted mirror that we talked about in the last episode we had, where Wolf Hollow had that haunted mirror and offered it to me, and I didn't go get it.
You should have, man.
Dang it! Could have had some awesome activity going on here. Yeah. But you said that there's stuff happening at your mom's house. Since there's no activity here, let's hear about some of the stuff that's happened there, because it sounded like some freaky shit that's been happening there.
So, I barely go over there, right? But every time I go over there, it's like, okay, here's the rundown, right? Like, it's that much stuff happening at her house, right? Mm-hmm. To the point where I don't remember the last time we covered it, this channel, but we see stuff mainly in the staircase, like leading up to because there's a main level, there's a lower level, and then there's a second story, right? Because she's living the high life. But
yeah, right. We all know that.
But the thing is, I don't know if it's because everyone's active in that stairway, and it's just so much energy swirling in it. Yeah. It's just where it's just always is, and it's in that stairway.
And like, I haven't been to the Rich and the Famous house. Is this stairway kind of like in the middle of the house?
No, this is like just a regular square, and then it's like off to the side over here, right?
Okay. That really works well for
podcasting. Yeah, no. Okay, so it's just a big square, right? And then it's just on the side of the house, right?
Oh, okay.
So it's just a normal stairway. It's not in the middle of the house anywhere. But so I go over there. This is like not the newest one because I had an experience over there which freaked me out a little bit, but so like I said, I go over there and she gives me the rundown, and she said that Logan, Chris, and Mom all saw this. Well, of course, she said Mom saw it because it was her. But she said that because I think it's completely negative, right? Mm-hmm. In my opinion, I wouldn't go demonic, but like it has that bad energy to it, right?
Okay.
And it's out to play, like it wants to be noticed, right? Mm-hmm. And Mom's not trying to notice it at all.
Yeah, because the more attention you give it, the more energy it gets.
Yeah, and she wants nothing to do with it.
Send it back here. I told you last time you were there to package it back up and bring the fucker back down here.
But so I guess Mom, Chris, and Logan were all trying to just watch a movie, right? And they heard footsteps run down the stairs, right? Mm-hmm. But the thing is, Mom saw this apparition, right? Try like get all up, like this is like sprinting, like super fast. Even sprinting is, you know, it's almost like that free floating, like super fast, like boom, right? Yeah. It's right there, and it's trying to get her attention by like going around, like trying to get in her face and everything like that.
So she saw like a full-on apparition, like legs, and
she said it's just an all-black figure. It's like a shadow, Peter Pan's shadow. That's all I can explain it by.
Okay.
And this isn't the first time she's seen it, right? Mm-hmm. And Logan didn't notice until Mom said it went away, and it went like across the TV, right? Uh-huh. And that's when Logan was like, "Did you guys see that?" Chris and Mom both looked at each other and were like, "Yes." And Mom goes, "And it was trying to get my attention."
Wow. You know, I've always said I thought your mom had some kind of gift of, you know, maybe she's open to that side of things, and it was trying to get her attention. And well, here's the funny thing though, is that the house is brand new. Yeah. Like they just built that house.
It's on land that is nowhere near any type of river or any
it's like
current.
It was a farmland.
Yeah, it was all strictly farmland. So you wouldn't have like the Native American tribes or anything like that, like having burial grounds or something like over here, right? It's a new house, new everything, and no land for trigger objects, right? But how active this spirit or spirits are is just insane.
I'm fucking jealous, dude. You have no idea how jealous I am.
But my experience, right? This was the latest. I went to Mom's for my birthday, right? Mm-hmm. I'm now 19, guys.
19?
Yeah, I'm the big 19.
Oh man, next year you'll be in your 20s.
I know, it's weird.
Dude, it's weird for me because that makes me really old.
But anyway, so my grandpa, since there's no spare bed right now, I let them go sleep in the basement, right? Which is another story you got to get to. But so I have to sleep out on the couch, and that's in the main room. But on the main floor, there's no dividing wall. It's an open floor plan like we do here, right? And you have the kitchen right next to the living room, and I don't know what it was, but like I went to bed, and then I woke up sweating and having the worst nightmare of my life, right? Mm-hmm. It was super freaking weird. And I was like, okay, I need a drink like now. So I went to go get a Sprite because it was just one of those like dehydrated moments that you don't need water. You need like something fizzy.
Yeah.
So I went to go get a Sprite. And for some reason, I felt like someone was like taunting me. You know how I felt with the Wolf Hollow videos? Like something's watching me, but it's like away and trying to taunt me. And I'm just sitting there freaking out, and like I was like, okay, I'm just gonna get my Sprite, I'm gonna go lay back down, and I'm gonna put the blanket over my head, right?
Because that's, you know, if anybody's ever haunted by ghosts, the best thing you can do is cover your head with a blanket.
Yeah.
That's like a barrier that they can't get across and get your ass.
No, seriously. And then I just put in my earbuds and just go to like put on a YouTube video, try to ignore it. But so as I'm walking towards the couch, right, where I'm sleeping, I have to turn a corner, right, because there's like a wall and then like the pantry area, and that's where I had to get my stuff. And then as I'm turning right around this corner, she's got really high ceilings, right?
Yeah.
Higher than these ceilings here, in my opinion. But I just, on like the very top, like where the wall and ceiling meet, I just saw this black mass just come over me to the point where I jumped back and almost flipped over the couch. Like it was it wasn't like no car going by, you see the shadow type thing. No, this was like, you know, something's trying to get you.
Yeah, because I do know that your mom's house is backed up to like a pretty busy road.
Yes.
So,
and
you know, I don't know if that, you know.
Trust me, you will know if a car goes by, because that whole back wall is just a window practically, because she's got a big double door like this, even bigger than
patio
that
door.
one.
Yeah.
Right? But crazy feeling, and it just went away.
Wow.
Right? And I was so freaking scared, dude. Like, I was already on edge to begin with because of my scary ass dream, and just attacked me, and it was weird, man.
Jeez. Yeah, so wow, I'm super jealous, dude. I can't tell you how jealous I am, you know, because how active this house. You've grown up in this house.
Yeah, I've grown up,
you
and
know
I see
how
some
active
weird shit.
this house was, and
There's nothing.
you know,
It's gone.
It was not as active, but it was still active when your mom left. But she was still like here in town. But now that she's up in Wisconsin, like an hour and a half away, now it's like, you know, there's like nothing paranormal going on here.
Yeah,
You got your ass touched or something fell over here, but you don't have that feeling like something isn't down this hallway watching you at night, or
No.
you know, something is gonna move an avocado on the countertop for you or anything like
Or
that.
anything's gonna possess a freaking Mario Kart car or anything like that.
Yeah. So like I said, hopefully we can get our spirits fired back up here, because we do have a spooky month coming up of October. That's usually our spooky month. And in the month of October, I am going to be running something a little new for us. It's going to be like a little 3-minute audio podcast, 3 to 5 minutes. And we're going to be calling them jump scares.
Huh.
Basically, you're just going to get me reading some spooky history or whatever, and just, you know, a quick little glimpse into something, you know, whether it's a different kind of ghost or a different thing that happened, like, you know, on a ship or something like that. And they're all going to probably be around the 5-minute mark. So
Yeah.
and I've called them Ghost Freaking Talking presents Jump Scares. So
That's cool.
So those will be
Cool.
plugged along the dead times of our large podcast like this
Yeah.
one. Okay, so we're going to go to our first break today, and like we talked about before, Mr. Hinkle draws. Oh, that's weird. Look at the light went off back here. And I fixed that earlier.
Yeah.
Weird.
Spooky.
And I was pointing behind me. We got some shelves here lit up, and this top corner one is out. It's like out.
Weird.
So, like I was saying with Mr. Hinkle Draws, October 1st, we were going to be having a live doodle stream with him. But you guys can go out and check out all the awesome stuff he has to offer. He has a shit ton of stickers out there for you to get, some spooky ones. And we are going to launch on that first episode new stickers that he's got for this Halloween.
Oh, he's finally bringing back some more Halloween stickers?
Yep. It's not as large of a collection as he had before, but it's a really top-notch collection he's got going. And, you can still order the ones from the past 2 years as well. So his Halloween collection is rapidly growing.
Nice.
And let's say you want something more fun. He's got, Mario and stuff like that, and a whole bunch of different ones he's got out there now. And congratulations to him as well. He had a GoFundMe, and he is going to be launching his very own book of his doodles.
Ooh, that's awesome.
I do know that Newsroom Nessie got in there and helped him, and with she bought a book. And
nice.
So she got to help him with his GoFundMe, and he reached it, and he'll have his book coming out.
That's awesome.
So congratulations, Mr. Hinkle Jaws. So stay tuned after this commercial of Mr. Hinkle Jaws.
It's showtime.
What's your name, buddy?
Chucky.
There's no such thing as Annabelle. It was a big mistake acknowledging this doll.
I am Dracula.
My name is Freddy, I'm the singer in the band. Bonnie's my name.
Hey, I'm Chica.
Now you've met all the members of the band.
Oh, hey. Oh, come on. Don't go yet. Here, look at us. We even shop at the same store.
Get your limited edition Halloween sticker series now at KevinAHinkle.com. 12 designs to choose from Annabelle, Michael Myers, Classic Dracula, The Creature from the Black Lagoon, Chucky, Beetlejuice, Samara from The Ring, A Human Skull, and all 4 Five Nights at Freddy's characters.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, so go out and get yourself some Mr. Hinkle Jaws stuff. I forgot what his website was. That's how bad we suck.
So long,
it was in the commercial, though, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mr. Hinkle, I think it's Kevin A. I don't know.
Just look up Mr. Hinkle Draws.
Yeah, Mr. Hinkle Draws. You find him on all the socials, so we'll be better prepared on the next episode.
Yep.
But I also want to talk about, before I get into this news story here, that Rockford did have a Paracon that I didn't know was happening until last minute. And then they were like, oh, you guys can come and set up a table. But I'm like, it was like the day after I just got back from Dubuque for a week. So I was like, man, this is... I guess I should pay more attention to it. So hopefully next year we can get to the Rockford Paracon and
that'd be cool.
Set up a table and listen to all the cool people here in Rockford that actually get to work with spooky stuff.
Yeah, I mean, that'd be pretty cool.
Unlike us.
Yeah,
we suck at ghost hunting anyway.
That is true.
All right, guys. So this news story comes from Newsweek. The skeleton of a woman buried with a thin metal sickle around her neck, possibly to stop her returning from the dead, has been found. The research team from Archaeology Institute of Nicholas Copernicus University expedition, led by Professor Darius Polinsky, discovered a skeleton in a 17th century graveyard in the Polish village of Pien.
Where?
An iron sickle was placed around the woman's neck, and there was a padlock around her big toe. According to Polinsky, the strange burial was performed because the villagers may have thought that the woman was undead.
So that padlock on her toe, man, that's gonna stop her.
Yeah, you can see here in this picture here, see that metal thing around her neck?
Huh.
Evidently that was to try to prevent her from crawling back out of the grave.
Like that thing is gonna, you can just slip under that.
I know, right? I'm like, what the fuck? Right, so the sickle was not laid flat, but placed on the neck in such a way that if If the deceased had tried to get up, most likely the head would have been cut off or injured, Polinsky told the Mail Online. The padlocked big toe also possibly symbolized the closing of a stage and impossibility of returning, Polinsky said. Vampires and other supernatural creatures have plagued the imaginations of people across Europe for centuries. According to the Scientific American, certain diseases resulted in extreme physical and behavioral changes like schizophrenia, rabies, and tuberculosis, sparked fears in other villagers that the sick person may be dangerous and when they died may return. When they were buried, they were often restrained or damaged in some way to prevent the dead from rising from the grave. Ways to protect against the return of the dead included cutting off the head
or destroying the bride,
placing the deceased face down to bite into the ground, burning them, and smashing them with a stone. Gotta hit them with the big rock. Wanna hit them with the big rock. They're not gonna come back. However, the young woman found in Pien was treated with respect in comparison to women at the time who were accused of having supernatural powers. She was neither ritually murdered nor was she the one of the convicted in the witchcraft trial, Polinsky told Newsweek. Those individuals were treated in a different way and usually were thrown into provisational graves, in an example at the gallows. One hypothesis that Polinsky and his team have about the woman is that the locals may have feared her revenge. Dun 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 dun! Because a woman scorned, man. It is possible that in her lifetime the woman experienced a tragedy and was harmed. On the other hand, her appearance or behavior might have provoked the contemporary residents to be afraid of her. Or maybe she was just a hooah. But this may only be proved by more research on the skeleton. Alright, so this goes on forever.
So how did they find her? Were they just like digging it up like, oh, I found her, guys? Or were they like looking for someone digging in a grave?
Yeah, they hold on here. I guess I should read the rest of this. Other skeletons were buried in similar way have previously been found in Poland. Archaeologists discovered the 5 skeletons with sickles around their necks in a cemetery around Droskow, around 150 miles away from Pien. In 4 of these skeletons, the sickles were placed on the throats of the bodies and up against the pelvis of a 5th. Burials that are marked by the inclusion of unusual items or where the bodies have been placed in particular positions, particularly where they have been mutilated or dismembered, are often viewed as evidence of anti-vampiric practices, or simply as the graves of vampires, said the author. So I'm guessing they were just, doing what archaeologists do the best. Oh, here we go. And if you guys have guessed at the 20-minute mark or so of taking a shot because of the dog barking, congratulations. Take your shot. It wouldn't be a GFT if it isn't for a fucking barking dog.
Yeah.
And there's no kids here to come and interrupt this time either.
So you're gonna lose a shot there.
Yeah, you guys gonna lose a shot for the kids. But yeah, it's weird the thinking of people during those times that thinking that if we put a metal barrier across your neck, you aren't gonna come back from the dead.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Weird times.
There is an episode of American Horror Stories. It's not the actual TV show. It's their little side thing that they do once a year, where each hour is a different story instead of like a full-on series of stuff.
Huh.
And they have one where these people dug up dead people and ate their hearts because they thought it helped with the plague and stuff like that, and then they were healing each other, and it prevented the dead coming back from the grave.
Huh.
And there's an actual episode on there's a podcast called Lore, and there's a couple seasons of that on Amazon Prime if you want to go check that out. I think it's the very first episode of season 1 where they talk about where, you know, these people that were buried, they removed the hearts and ate them and stuff like that to prevent them from coming back.
That's weird. That's really weird.
So you can check that out. All right, guys. So if you died and you're a vampire, you got fucked with.
Yeah, you really did.
They prevented your ass from coming back from the dead. All right, so we're gonna take another break here, and we're gonna talk about our awesome merch here. We do have some awesome merch, some Ghost Freaking Talking gear. I have the awesome Ghost Freaking Talking t-shirt, if you guys are watching via YouTube. And he is wearing the awesome hoodie. We got hoodies, we got
this hoodie fire though.
Coffee cups.
It's you want to start handing out cool tricks, some treats for the kiddos, just start giving away merch. You know? That'll be cool. Every kid wants some Ghost Freaking Talking merch.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's some snazzy stuff. Anyways, we'll be right back after this.
And if you want to get your awesome Ghost Freaking Talking merch, make sure you hit us up at gftpodcast.myspreadshop.com. And they have all kinds of different colors and styles. And make sure you get your coffee cups and even your dog bandana.
All right, and we are back, so go out and get yourself some Ghost Freaking Talking gear.
Yeah, man.
And you can be snazzy like us. If you actually buy some gear, take a picture of it and tag us on social media, we will, and give us your information, we will send you out a GFT sticker. I just recently got a shit ton of stickers. So.
Dude, those stickers are kind of fire, though.
Hell yeah, they are.
They're amazing stickers.
And we also have some keychains, and I don't know. I only got a few of those, so we'll see what we'll. We got buttons too.
I forgot about buttons.
We got buttons.
Look at you, a sticker and a button.
Yeah, and I think I just got a brand new shipment of buttons as well.
Yeah, see, boom, sticker and a button.
Yeah,
heck yeah, you can't get those anywhere else. So.
Maybe we'll package up like a thing for maybe $10. You'll get a button, sticker, and keychain for $10 maybe.
That'd be cool.
So maybe we'll put those little packages together for the month of spooky on Halloween. Because I'm not promising you guys 31 days of Halloween this year. So we all know how that worked out. I think last year for October, I think we actually only got like 3 episodes out.
Oh,
last
really?
year. But when we said we were going to go 31 days the prior year, we only got like 20 days out of it.
Yeah.
It was we overshot what we thought we were gonna do.
Yeah.
All right, so it is Halloween time, and the stores are starting to load up with the awesome stuff, Halloween stuff.
Yeah.
And hell, your store that you work at has already started putting out Christmas shit.
Yeah. We're starting to put out Christmas lights already.
And it's only September.
It's not even halfway through September yet.
Right? And you're already putting out Christmas stuff. It should be a law that you can't put out Christmas stuff until after Halloween.
Yeah, and it's really stupid, but I can't. We got to do what the boss tells me.
Well, it's funny too because I went up to Big Lots here yesterday, and a couple days ago they had like a little Halloween section.
Yeah,
it's been moved to the side now, and it's probably even clearance now, and they have Christmas trees and shit up. Fuck that,
dude.
And our Target hasn't even gotten Halloween shit out yet. I'm like, Target's way behind on getting the Halloween stuff out because there's a bunch of new skeletons I want to get for my skeleton collection. They have little piglets, and they actually have a full-on shark. So I want to get the skeleton shark. And someone also showed me, how we have Mr. Bones?
Yeah.
They have a Mr. Bones, but it's orange, and he's got a pumpkin head.
That's sick.
So I want to try to look around and see if that's out there. And dog barking to get back in here. Do. We're professional podcasters here.
Yes, we are. But anyways, Mr. Bones and Friends?
Mr. Bones and Friends, yeah.
That would be cool.
Yeah, I definitely want to get this, I think they call him like Mr. Pumpkin or something like that. Pumpkin Bones or Bonesy Pumpkin. I don't know, but
Some weird name.
something like that. But I want to definitely get my hands on that one, and I mean my hands all over it.
You made it too weird, man.
Oh, sorry.
You made it too weird.
But talking about going and looking for your Halloween costumes, where's the number one place to go to get your Halloween costume?
Party City.
Party City. Actually, you know what? We went to Party City. Me and Newsroom Nessie, we went to Party
Yeah.
City last week.
Yeah.
And Party City has the best selection of Halloween stuff right now.
Really?
Oh.
I haven't made it over there yet.
Dude,
so.
I highly suggest going there. They have so much shit there. It is crazy. It even beats out the story we're going to talk about, Spirit Halloween.
Woo!
We've actually went to both our Spirit Halloween stores here this year. And, well, me and Newsroom Nessie went to the... I think we went to both of them, and then I took you guys both.
Yeah, I've been to both of them already.
Yeah. The one on State Street is kind of shitty. They didn't have anything out.
Yeah,
when we
no,
went
not
there.
really.
Hardly anything. But the one that was out at Cherryville Mall, they had a pretty
that one's pretty good.
pretty good lineup. And we actually went out there with our YouTube channel, the Brickhead Family.
Woo, Brickhead Family.
And we did a little vlog out there for that, for the store. All right, so if you guys are taking shots for every time the dog barks, you guys are loaded by now.
Yeah, you guys are pretty. You're an alcoholic now.
I think they wait for the podcast so they can take the shots for every time the dog barks.
Oh yeah.
So if you guys do that, make sure to write to us. Where can they write to us?
GhostFT@yahoo.com.
Yeah, if you guys want to write in your spooky stories and have us read them here on the show, I think only 3 people in our entire time we've been doing this podcast have actually written in, maybe. But you can write to us at
GhostFT@yahoo.com.
That's right, GhostFT@yahoo.com, and you guys can get your story right here on the show because we need content, people.
Yeah, we do.
With the lack of spirit stuff going on in this house, we need content.
Yeah,
So you guys
we're hitting that all-time low.
All right, so our final story here today, our final news story here is about Spirit Halloween because, ladies and gentlemen, they've got a shitty movie coming out.
Yeah, that's the best part of Halloween is all the shitty movies.
Oh, dude, I love shitty spooky horror movies are the best.
Yeah, it really are.
So, yeah, I love this time of year for the movies come popping out, and I cannot say that I'm looking forward to the Spirit Halloween, the movie, even though it's got Christopher Lloyd in it. I think Christopher Lloyd nowadays will do anything for $1.
That's true.
Because after watching the preview for this movie, it seemed like a very bad Goosebumps TV show.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It seems like an episode of Goosebumps, but like nowadays.
All right, so Rachel Lee Cook also stars in the film inspired by the Spirit Halloween stores. It seems that plastic knives and questionable share wigs aren't the only horrors found within a Spirit Halloween store.
You can find horrors.
The horror at the horrors place.
Yeah, you can find horrors there too, man. Come on.
I mean, they have a whole horror section there.
Yeah, there's
multiple horror sections. In
yeah, there.
the Spirit Halloween store.
Yeah, this is where you get all your role play stuff, man.
Yeah. What have you been in my closet, bro?
No.
Huh?
I'm saying this is how
I
you
knew
get
you
it.
were snooping in our
I
shit.
haven't done shit, but I know. Where are you gonna get? You're not gonna. This is the prime time to buy your role play stuff.
Yeah, if you guys want to do the kinky role play stuff, now is the time to go out and get the stuff. That way you don't have to be embarrassed when the Amazon guy delivers it to your house.
Yeah. That's just the weirdest thing. He's
in
like,
January.
have a nice time, man.
Yeah. All right. Well, it was funny because there's this other podcast that I listen to. I know we're going off, but this is what we do. There's this podcast that I listen to. It's called the Brohio Podcast. And somebody bought them, and seriously, you can buy this on Amazon. Somebody bought them a 4-foot dildo.
What?
It was like a 200-pound dong was delivered, all right, to them, okay, to their P.O. box. Well, they can't fit this in their P.O. box. And the thing fell out of the packaging that it was in.
Oh my God.
So he had to go, the host of the show had to go to the post office and had to sign off on a 4-foot dildo
That's awesome.
that they had to come rolling out on a dolly.
That is amazing. So guys, if you want to, send it to ghostft@yahoo.com.
Yeah, we will definitely take a 4-foot dong.
My God, that would be funny.
It was really funny because he videoed it and put it on TikTok. It's hilarious stuff.
We'll put it right above our TV.
Yeah, so if you don't want, the Amazon delivery guide, because they know what they're delivering. Go out right now to Spirit Halloween and get your Halloween shit for your kinky roleplay. All right, so the pop-up shop released the teaser trailer for its upcoming horror film, Spirit Halloween, the movie, available on demand October 11th. Oh, so this is even going out to the movie theater. This is going to be like, where you buy it for $20 on like Vudu and stuff like that.
Huh.
According to the synopsis, a group of kids hide inside a Spirit Halloween store until it closes with the hopes of enjoying a night of mischief and adventure. Because, that was like a thing, like 3-4 years ago for people to hide out, until Walmart closed.
Yeah, it's like the toilet paper challenge.
Yeah, right? Where I spent all night in a
toilet paper fort, or the we're gonna hide behind all the cribs and try to sneak around at night and stuff like that.
Yeah. So that was all before COVID, of course.
Yeah.
All right. So it says here, unfortunately for them, the store is also inhabited by an angry evil spirit, played by Christopher Lloyd, who possesses everything inside the store, including some creepy characters, and it doesn't seem to enjoy the kids' company. Dang kids, get out of my spirit store! The teaser is giving off massive Nickelodeon meets Stranger Things and Goonies vibe. I do have to say it gives off the Nickelodeon vibe. I'm not so much Goonies. Don't ever put fucking Goonies in the same same breath as this. Jesus fuck. It's even Stranger Things. Stranger Things. How dare you?
I kind of see the Stranger Things vibe.
Really?
To me, it seems like something that would take place in the 80s.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's funny because during the trailer, they go to the spirit store that took over a Toys R Us.
Yeah. it was that cool, like, red, blue, yellow, like the cool rainbow around it and
yeah,
stuff.
The rainbow front. It looked like the Toys R Us store that was up in Janesville.
Yeah, dude.
That we got kicked out of.
Yeah, we got kicked out of that store.
for taping in it. They were closing and we were filming for Brickhead Family, and they actually kicked us out for filming in there.
Yeah.
And you can go see that on our YouTube page, The Brickhead Family.
Yeah, it was fun.
All right, thanks to the spunky gang of kid stars, Spooky Mystery, and Rachel Lee Cook of She's All That, who is totally serving an 80s-esque Winona Ryder. Though the family-friendly movie might not give gorehounds the bloodfest they're hoping for, its campy concept definitely seems like something worth watching with a group of friends, preferably after a few bottles of wine or beer. I definitely, or get super high and watch it. It's legal here in Illinois. Spirit Halloween the movie is directed by David Poag and written by Billy Bates. The film also stars Marla Gibbs and a bunch of other fucking people we don't care. The film was produced by Hideout Pictures and Particular Crowd. For anyone who doesn't know, Spirit Halloween is a chain of pop-up shops that hunker down in abandoned retail buildings every year.
Is this based on a true story?
I mean, yeah, of course. Aren't all stories are real, aren't they?
Yeah.
Hey, everything from costumes to fake blood and even mugs with Freddy Krueger's face on it. They become such an integral part of Halloween that visiting one is an annual tradition for many. And it is, too, for us. I can't wait for the stores to pop up.
If I don't get to see it, a Slimer meets Jack Skellington meets Freddy Krueger trying to kill these kids, I don't want to see it.
I don't think that they have the rights to that stuff.
So you can sell all these things, but now you're gonna have like all the cheesy like stuff going after.
I think it'll be all the like animatronics and stuff that they make to sell at the store, but you're not gonna get the cool. You're not gonna. I doubt that this movie paid money to get like Freddy Krueger and Jason and all that fun stuff. Yeah. Especially not Nightmare Before Christmas shit. Disney's got that shit on lockdown.
That is true.
So like I said, you can get that wherever you're gonna stream movies. Is it gonna be one of those movies that everyone's gonna like hate but love it at the same time, and then it's gonna be one of those traditions where it's like, everybody, it's October 1st, we gotta watch.
I see. That's exactly how I was thinking it's gonna plan out. It's gonna be sucky, but yet everyone's gonna watch it at least once a year for Halloween.
Yeah, it's gonna be like the Hocus Pocus. Everyone's like, October 1st, gotta watch Hocus Pocus, or
it'd be like
Trick or Treat.
Yeah, it'd be like we gotta watch it, guys. But what Christmas movie was like that? I forgot. It was like some stupid Christmas movie that nobody loves, but yet it's like everyone has to watch it.
Like Christmas Story. I think it's the dumbest movie ever.
Yeah, like we're gonna get so much hate from that.
I know we are.
It's a movie that yes we'll watch, but nobody really likes to watch.
They're actually coming out with a sequel to that where the kids are grown up now. For A Christmas Story.
Great.
I know.
We're gonna have to add another one to the damn list, even though we don't want to add it.
Well, speaking of adding the list, this year Hocus Pocus 2 is rolling out. We got Hocus Pocus 2 coming to Disney Plus.
Which they're just, and it's the same story. It's just, but they're in a different time period,
right? And it's gonna be all the how they're like. The fish out of water. It's like, oh my god, how many times?
What is a phone?
What is this COVID that why are people wearing masks all the time now?
Oh my god, why do I see that now?
Right. So we got Hocus Pocus. Oh, here's another one. Since we're talking movies, that I'm looking forward to watching, but I get it. You need to change things up. And, yes, we're in the age of being woke. But they have remade Hellraiser, and Pinhead is a female.
Isn't she not even supposed to be Pinhead? Isn't she like a different breed? I've read about something like it isn't Hellraiser.
What?
Yeah, I've read something that it's not supposed to even be Pinhead. This might not be true because I just scroll past it through Instagram and Instagram's stupid. But no, I've read something that she doesn't even use a box.
Oh no,
where she's.
Oh, she doesn't use the Lament configuration box?
Yeah, no, I don't even think that she uses it. That's from what I read. It isn't really Hellraiser.
Really?
That's just what I read. It could be different, but that's what I've read.
Very interesting. Yeah, I seen that. I didn't even know that because they had talked about remaking Hellraiser like years ago, and then all of a sudden, like about a month ago, I heard, this movie is gonna be coming out in September. And I'm like, what? I'm like, that was quick. And then so I'm like, I wonder the guy Bradley, I think his name is Bradley, where I'm like, I wonder if Pinhead is playing Pinhead, and I click on it. I'm like, this is a fucking chick.
I'm all for like breaking that gender barrier and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But you gotta learn from Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Like you can. Don't get me wrong. You can pull it off, right? You could wholeheartedly pull it off. But if if you pull it off the wrong way.
Oh,
right?
yeah, you're
like
gonna-
the girls Ghostbusters could have been so much better, right?
Yeah.
You had good actors playing them as characters, right? I will give you that.
Yeah.
It's just the storyline sucked.
Yeah, the storyline sucked. The visuals were great in it. I love the visuals in that Ghostbusters movie, but when it's talking about pussy fart jokes,
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, this isn't Ghostbusters.
You know.
How many pussy fart jokes do we need?
But so now it comes to question: is Hellraiser going to follow almost the exact same story process, or are they going to make a whole different story for her?
Oh, like a whole different universe.
Yeah, where
Yeah.
everything's going to be different, like the girl Ghostbusters.
I don't know. Take a drink. Dog bark. Since we still got a couple minutes here, I'm gonna also bring up another movie here. It's called Winnie the Pooh.
Oh my god!
Blood and Honey.
This movie looks insane. Like this is the type of shit that will fuck up your childhood.
Dude, I am looking forward to this movie. When they announced it, because Winnie the Pooh, I guess, is no longer owned by Disney.
Yeah.
It is like a public domain now.
Yeah, it really is. But we'll get back to this in a second. Mickey Mouse isn't. They lose the rights to Mickey Mouse in a couple years.
Oh,
so they might be able to make a Mickey Mouse.
like a Psycho Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, like this movie.
Didn't they basically already do a Psycho Mickey Mouse? Wasn't that the video game? What was it? It's like he kind of looks like Mickey Mouse, and what is the fucking video game? It's kind of like black and white.
Oh, it's a like
Bendy. Is it
yeah,
Bendy?
the Bendy.
Yeah.
But no, this is like things that if you show to your kid, they will not want to watch Winnie the Pooh anymore.
The mask that they use
Dude.
for Winnie the Pooh and Piglet, because evidently Winnie the Pooh and Piglet have killed all the rest of the people, all the characters in the 100 Acre Woods. They ate fucking Eeyore because Christopher Robin leaves them, goes to college, and then when Christopher Robin came back to the 100 Acre Woods, everyone's slaughtered, and Piglet and Pooh have gone into the real world and start hunting people at a sorority, it looks like.
Which is funny because Piglet looks like I forgot which one was what, but Bebop and Rocksteady.
Oh yeah, Bebop is the warthog.
Yeah, he looks exactly like Bebop
from the Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
Yeah, that movie looks awesome. I like cheesy schlock movies, and that's what I look forward to.
Because it was like perfectly timed. It was like someone knew that the license were coming up, and they're like, okay guys, I have an idea. We're gonna fucking write a Nightmare Fuel thing for Winnie the Pooh.
Right?
It's like a creepypasta.
And I hope they go all out with the blood and guts and tits and
oh my god,
everything.
dude! I think this is going to be such a gore movie. In my opinion, I think it's going to be insane.
Yeah, so it's called Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, and that's the fucked up thing is that one day this is probably going to be put on Netflix or something, and a kid's gonna search up Winnie the Pooh and be totally fucked up,
dude.
Or even if you Google search Winnie the Pooh, I bet you if you Google search Winnie the Pooh right now, I bet you half of the shit pulling up right now.
Now we gotta look at it.
It's gotta be like Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey kind of stuff. So your Captain Gogo is looking up on his phone.
The first legit thing that goes film right on the top goes Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey.
Yeah. So how many kids right now are
Dude.
pulling up Winnie the Pooh and being, because it's like these masks are nightmare inducing.
Hold on, I don't think you'll be able to see it.
Oh yeah, if you guys are watching YouTube, look at that. That's a face some mother could only love.
Dude, that is so disturbing.
Oh, that's creepy.
Yeah.
All
That
right.
is nightmare fuel, man.
All right, so I think we're going to be wrapping it up here. We appreciate you guys hanging out with us once again here at GFT headquarters.
Yeah, man, it's been real.
It's been real. It's not been real scary.
No, it's just been real.
Because the fucking ghosts are not here. And that's what, all right, our schedule things are kind of fucked up with you working and
going to college.
Going to college, and then you got a car now, so you're gone over the weekend. So like when News from Nessie is here, you're not here. When you're here, she's not here.
Yeah.
So it's not like all three of us can get together to actually sit down and record the podcast.
Yeah.
And plus not having like the content, like the spooky story, where I'm like, oh man, we need to hook this stuff up because I want to talk about this shit that just happened.
Yeah,
and there's nothing happening.
No, there's nothing's been happening.
So I'm gonna I got all those Ouija boards in the bedroom. I'm gonna
You're just gonna be using them all
I'm
at
just
once.
gonna, all at once. I'm gonna try to hook them all up and see if I can get like a vortex of ghosts just popping up in the house.
That's
How about that?
So stupid. That's just as stupid as trying to revive the freaking Jeffrey, bro.
That fucking worked. Toys R Us is back. Don't give me that shit. Toys R Us is back.
Okay. Now that I think about it, no, you do, you, man. Like, if you can revive freaking Toys R Us by using fucking Lego. You do, you, man.
Yep. All right, guys. So, like I said, October 1st, we're going to be doing a live stream, a doodle crossover stream with our friend, Mr. Hinkle Draws.
Heck yeah.
So we got that coming up October 1st. Maybe, I'm not saying that we will. Maybe we'll have another podcast before then.
Woo!
But if not, make sure to tune in to our YouTube channel. October 1st, I think we're going to go probably around 7 Central, maybe. Haven't nailed down a time yet. But we will be doing it that Saturday night. And it's a great kickoff for October. It was fun last year. He did some awesome doodles, and we look for more to come out. Because that's where I got the awesome Ginger Dead Man that's on a t-shirt that you can find in our shop, our Ghost Frickin' Talkin' shop. So go out to Ghost Frickin' Talkin', and we have a Mr. Hinkle Draws like section.
Yeah, they're pretty cool, man.
We got a Ginger Dead Man. We have the what's his name? That
monster.
Mothman.
Yep.
Mothman. And then we got the Cthulhu as well.
Yep.
So we got some awesome prints out there, so you guys can get those on your t-shirts and mugs or wherever you want to put them on.
Dog bandanas.
Dog bandanas. Yes. So hopefully next time we can get Newsroom Nessie in here. I know for sure she'll be there for the dual stream.
I don't know if I will be there. My schedule's busy right now, but I'll try to make room.
You'll try to.
I'll talk to my secretary about it.
All right, guys.
See if she can fit me in.
All right, so we do have a YouTube channel. Make sure to go and subscribe to YouTube.
Click that notification bell so you get notified when we push out a new video.
And make sure to leave us a podcast review wherever you guys are listening to this podcast.
Yeah, because that'll help a lot, man.
I mean, I feel bad because we don't put out podcasts on a normal schedule.
Yeah.
And we've had people write to us saying, we want more Ghost Frickin' Talkin'. Where the fuck you at?
Here we are.
Here we are.
We're doing another one. We're going back to hibernation.
Yes.
We'll see you next Christmas, guys.
Yeah, we'll see you for Spooky Christmas. Our annual Spooky Christmas show. We'll be back for that one, right?
Yeah.
All right, guys. Make sure to, if you guys have a spooky story, write to us at
ghostft@yahoo.com.
Where's that?
ghostft@yahoo.com.
That's right. ghostft@yahoo.com. Make sure to send in your stories or tell us how you fucking hate us. Send us your dick pics. Whatever.
Hey, I don't want to see those. But if you want to, you could, I guess.
Yeah, so do that to our email.
Yeah.
It's there for a reason. Use it. All right, guys. As always,
Everyone has.
and stay